A very good morning, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. So the police have banned all officers on duty, and they are no longer allowed to have cell phones in their possession. So the Zimbabwe Republic Police has introduced a controversial no mobile phone policy for officers on duty. This decision has raised significant concerns among police officers who rely on their phones for critical tasks such as calling for backup, summoning ambulances to accident scenes, and coordinating transportation. And the police officers are feeling as if it's a step backward. They're now going back to Stone Age. So, you know, there are challenges in terms of this policy which they have imposed. You cannot ban cell phones for police officers. You can't do that. But this is what Emerson Mnangagwa is actually doing. This is very, very sad to see these things happening. So let us get to the deeper details or the finer details of this whole issue, so as to understand why are they doing this to the police officers. It's very, very sad to see these things happening. So in this is a memorandum which emanated from Masvingo, and it was supposed to go to Options in Masvingo Central District, and it's from the officer commanding police Masvingo Central District. So it's very sad to see these things happening, and you know, they are saying that each and every member must sign after reading. They must acknowledge receipt, and you know, it's sad to see these things happening. The reasons why they're doing so is because they believe that police officers are using cell phones to record critical information whilst on duty, and they then use that information to share with journalists. That is the major concern in Evakuru about these phones. But because of corrupt activities happening, it's most likely that the juniors will record some corruption incidences. They send the information or they hide information somewhere, somehow, and vanenge vasingachabatike kana zvadaro, because they will be threatening kuti tozviburitsa. Those are some of the concerns from the people who are speaking, or from the officers who are speaking. They're saying that the leaders, they are afraid that some incidents, number one, sexual harassment, number two, corruption issues, number three, orders are illegal. When illegal orders are given, there is a probability that these officers might record such incidents zvichiitika izvozvo. So they want to make it a habit kuti no cell phone whatsoever, so that if these young people are then bring that matter to light tomorrow, they will say, how did you manage to record it when we have a policy which says no cell phone? So this is unprogressive, and it's something else. You cannot ban your members from having cell phones. The major question is, will they give them alternative radios? You know, that is the major problem we have. So it was stemmed on 31 October 2024, and they were supposed to acknowledge receipt by 1000 hours to November. Personally, I could actually wait for the consequences than do something like this. But I believe that the officers who do not have an alternative way of living, they will subscribe to this, they will agree to this, but it will be very difficult to enforce because everyone want to have a cell phone. Saka uchaona kuti commander anenge ari panzvimbo iyoyoyo, or officer in charge anenge achitodawo cell phone paari, but ari on duty. Saka how are we going to deal with something like that? So you know, it's something else. Some Keliso says takavaudza mapurisa to be on the side of the people vakaramba. Honestly, the majority of our police officers are on the side of the masses, but kupolisi kunoshanda by the way of command, and kazhinji zhinji mapurisa anouya aya kuzorakasha vanhu. vakomana vanenge vakavharirwa vembanjo kuve-support unit and so forth. Those are the people involved. Aya mapurisa edu mazhinji aya, they are on the side of the masses. It's just that somehow the issue of command, the command element itself, if you go to the officers, the CIO officers, the army officers, my junior, the majority of them, they're on the side of the masses. So, you know, Madala says it's fake to work without phone. It's risk of police. Okay. So, Madala, what he's saying is that it will be risky for these police officers because musina phone how would you call for backup? Mpurisa ari kuenda kudotito kwabvukuru musango akuda kufona kuti abvunze madirections kuti ndifamba sei kumunhu afona kuti kwaparwa mhosva anokommunicata sei. So it's almost impossible. This directive is almost impossible. And, you know, the major issue is about trying to silence police officers. Thank you very much everyone for coming. Because of bad weather, sometimes our network does give some caps. But I hope that very, very soon, ZIM thunderstorms, they always cause problems. Thank you very much for